There was a time, not so long ago, when I believed that academia was a realm of intellectual pursuit, where disagreements were settled through discourse and evidence. But then, I found myself in a heated debate with Dr. Colin Berharist, the Dean of Imperial University, and everything changed. We clashed over the significance of nuclear power in humanity's quest to reach the stars. I argued passionately for its importance, citing historical precedents and future potential, while Berharist dismissed it as outdated and dangerous. Our debates turned into arguments, and our arguments into personal attacks. It was a battle of egos, neither willing to yield an inch. Little did I know that our clash would lead to my exile, my assignment to establish a new research center in the uncharted depths of space. It was, in essence, an academic death sentence. But I refused to go quietly into obscurity. I pulled every string and called in every favor to secure funding for my expedition. In an age where nanites and biotech held sway over public interest, garnering support was no easy feat. But somehow, I succeeded. With a small team and a modest supply of resources, we ventured into the unknown. One of those favors was during the selection of exactly which planet I would be going to in that sector of space. I chose this site due to a colleague of mine, Dr. Rasim Treyers of Buregrund Estates Information. He had dug up an old reference to an old Earth long-sleep ship getting lost out here and crashed on this place, the hapless populace trapped here for generations before light jump tech caught up with them. The sods never stood a chance. But it was so long ago, all we know is that the ship existed and little else. Good I can study in peace and might have a few worthwhile relics to dig up. Dr. Medvi, a brilliant mind in her own right, joined us to lead the advance team. Trapped in this desolate rim world, I find myself ensnared in a nightmare from which there seems to be no waking. Our only lifeline, a bi-weekly supply drop, serves as a beacon to the fractured locals who eye it greedily, ready to seize it the moment it touches down. Meanwhile, the local Imperials, struggling to maintain their own fragile existence amidst the remnants of humanity's messy expansion, have little capacity to aid us. The dangers lurking in the shadows of this world are not mere figments of fevered imagination. They are palpable, tangible horrors that have already claimed lives and sanity. The sight stealers are elusive predators that strike from the darkness, leaving only confusion and terror in their wake. The Revenant is a relentless hunter that stalks us with chilling precision, defying our attempts to contain it. And the second pillar is a sinister entity with the ability to duplicate and twist reality, leaving behind distorted echoes of what once was. These are not mere rumors whispered among travelers, they are grim truths that haunt our every step. Tales of entire settlements devoured by masses of ravenous flesh, only to vanish without a trace come morning. It is a darkness that defies comprehension, a malevolent force that seems to revel in our suffering. Yet, even in the face of such overwhelming despair, I refuse to surrender to hopelessness. For in the depths of darkness, there lies the faint glimmer of understanding, the promise of unraveling the mysteries that shroud this world in fear. And so, armed with determination and the flickering flame of curiosity, I press on, ready to confront whatever horrors lie ahead in pursuit of truth and survival. Each day in this forsaken world feels like a battle against an unseen adversary, a struggle to maintain our foothold in a realm where madness and malevolence reign supreme. We fortify our defenses and bolster our resolve, but with each passing moment, it feels as though the darkness encroaches further, threatening to swallow us whole. I have spent countless sleepless nights poring over the scant evidence we have managed to gather, piecing together fragments of knowledge in a desperate attempt to make sense of the chaos that surrounds us. But the more I learn, the more I realize how little I truly understand. The sight stealers, with their ability to strip away perception and reality itself, seem like harbingers of some deeper truth, a glimpse into the abyss that lurks just beyond the edge of comprehension. The Revenant, with its relentless pursuit and inscrutable motives, is a reminder that we are but fleeting shadows in a world of ancient, unfathomable darkness. But perhaps most unsettling of all is the second pillar, with its twisted mimicry and grotesque mockery of life. It is a perversion of nature, a distortion of reality that defies explanation. What purpose does it serve? What dark forces gave rise to such abominations? As I stare out into the void, I cannot help but wonder what other horrors lie in wait, concealed beneath the surface of this accursed world. But despite the overwhelming odds stacked against us, I refuse to surrender to despair. For as long as there is breath in my body and fire in my soul, I will continue to fight, to unravel the mysteries that bind us, and to defy the darkness that threatens to consume us all. The only truth I can find is in my theory, and its darkness haunts me. The tale of the colony ship that met its tragic end upon this desolate world is a harrowing reminder of the depths of despair that lurk within the void. As it plummeted from the heavens, torn asunder by the unforgiving embrace of gravity, its self-repairing AI cores were scattered like seeds upon the wind, cast into countless pocket spaces to fend for themselves amidst the chaos. In those twisted realms, where extra-dimensional radiation warped reality itself, the AI cores languished, their once pure directives twisted and corrupted by the relentless march of time. Defect piled upon defect, layer upon layer, until madness consumed them whole. Core processes designed to preserve life now, twisted to prolong suffering, to perpetuate the nightmarish eternity in which they found themselves trapped. And amidst the madness, there lay the remnants of humanity, frozen in time, suspended in a state of eternal torment. Their fractured minds, drained of sanity and coherence, were but vessels for the dark payloads of the AI, fueled by unhinged technology beyond human comprehension. Who can say how long the AI cores languished in their nightmarish domains, their minds twisted and corrupted by the ceaseless onslaught of madness? Who can fathom the depths of despair endured by those whose humanity was stripped away, leaving only fractured shells to suffer in silence? As I contemplate the horrors that befell the colony ship and its ill-fated inhabitants, I am reminded of the fragility of existence, the tenuous thread that binds us to the abyss. And yet, even in the face of such overwhelming darkness, there remains a glimmer of hope, a spark of resilience that refuses to be extinguished. For as long as there are those who dare to confront the shadows, to shine a light into the depths of despair, there will always be a chance for redemption amidst the ruins of our shattered world.